Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charisma and I'm back with another video. And thank you for tuning in. Could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So as you read by that title, we got another banger. I'm about to go back to the drawing board and work on my acrylic application. So I have some No Sis acrylic. I don't know if it says EMA. Oh, good. Okay, because I thought it was something else, but it's EMA. I'm gonna pour. I got that from Shein, a little kit, and I have some No Sis acrylic powder in the number 0027, and it's just baby pink. And I'm not going to use a Kolinsky brush, even though I have one. I just want to practice because they're expensive. Oh, that is wet. So I'm just going to use a brush that says it's for acrylic. It's just called an acrylic brush that I also got from Shein. So it says first, brush into liquid, gently press air out of bristles. And this is just all about following directions, basically. All about following directions. So yeah. Brush on edge of dish, large bead, middle, medium bead, ferrule, small bead. Brush towards you across the powder to gather your bead. Give your bead a few seconds to turn smooth or polymerize. Because I'm not a nail student. I didn't go to nail school. I think it could be self-taught, except for like, you know, just learning how to be hygiene. And I have some barbicides. When I used to make wigs and stuff and use combs on different people, I had to learn about that. So it's pretty much self-taught over here. Give your bead a few seconds. It says your bead where you place your bead where you want it. Lift your brush. So I'm gonna just do a middle circle. Sorry, my nails aren't done. Okay. And I need to use a Viva paper towel so I can yeah, it doesn't, it's an epic fail because it doesn't move around. I guess the brush isn't. What if I don't wipe it and then I just drag? Got a huge bead. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait with my acrylic because it's so inexpensive. It has to be applied rapidly and then dry. And then I'm just using the old dirty cloth to wipe off the excess. Hey. Okay. We getting somewhere. Okay. So with this, you just have to hurry up and apply the acrylic. Now, don't get me wrong. I have some Mia Secret, but I want to practice with this. So that by the time I get to Mia Secret, I'm damn near a pro. So this is just like my practice equipment. Because if I can do it with this, then I can do it with anything. I also have a practice hand right here that I need to use. So I'm just trying to get it all in the little circle. Okay, and I didn't open my actual mat. I didn't take it out of the plastic, so I could just wipe it off. Even though you can wipe it off with acetone, I think it shrinks it. So you may notice that my mat is wrapped in plastic. If you open yours, that's totally up to you. But yeah. Let me see if I can use this little piece for a little bead. So I'm just using this instead of a Viva towel, even though Viva towels are the best when you're doing nails. I do have a roll somewhere in my nail stuff. I've accumulated so much nail stuff. I put myself on a punishment to not buy anything else and just use what I have, because it's out of control. You would think I did nails or had a nail business, but I am used to shopping in bulk. You know, I had a Sam's card before. You just get a better deal when you shop in bulk. I had a business where I would make wigs and sell them, so I used to shop in bulk for hair products like Got to Be Glued and edge control and thread, needles. I still have all that stuff. Then I started getting into lashes. So I've always been a beauty guru, and I've been doing press-on since before the pandemic, because my job previously couldn't have nails. Oh, okay, sorry, I just fell. I don't know what that's about. Interesting. I guess I was just yapping too much. Okay, so a little acrylic, a dab of, get the powder off, shape it. Get the rest of the powder off, shape it. Wipe it. I don't know why my camera is acting like this. Hold on. Sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties, and I'm also, oh, my little circle came off. Maybe because I'm giving y'all a different angle. Not sure. There we go. I'm gonna just place a little weight on the camera stand. I'm using a little tripod to hold up my camera. And it's acting weak sauce today. It's being a little weak. But yeah, I lost my train of thought, so I just think shopping in bulk is better. So when I buy nails, usually I get them for a good price off Shein, and I don't know if the seller is going to have them again. So I just buy, if you watch my Shein haul for beginners, you can see on there, like I buy like 8 packs of nail tips, because you run out of your favorite sizes, or one finger may be the same size as another finger. Like these 2 fingers are the same nail size, usually a 5 or a 6. So I run out of that first. And then I made press-ons for my niece, but I don't know her nail size, so I have to go through like 20 nails at a time, because she lives out of state. I need to travel, but with the world, I haven't traveled. What, comment below the last place you've been to, just to see if I can see your comments, because it says in my analytics that I have all these comments, but I can't see them, so that's interesting. Okay, so I just learned another little tip. So drag towards you. Now I'm just doing the big circles. This is the most I've used my mat. And then you swipe up or clean up the edges. And then yeah. And then just wipe. Lay it down. Clean up the edges. Lay it down. Just pressing and applying. I need to do this more often, because actually the monomer doesn't smell as bad as fingernail polish does. And I'm actually going through quite a bit of this acrylic, so this is actually working out. So tip: consistency is in size and shape of the bead is the first step to beautiful acrylic sculpts. So, and then I'm gonna learn how to do all the little tips, the different shapes, and then extra. So acrylic, I like to have the acrylic slanted. Ooh, that's a big bead. That is a huge bead. Make sure you swipe, drag, go back here. Clean up, drag, drag. And this towel is coming in handy. I didn't do a 4th of July set. I really wasn't feeling the red, white, and blue theme. So I did do some glow in the darks, different colors, but they only respond to the sun. So it doesn't respond to light. This brand here is my favorite brand of neon polish, because it comes with like 12 different colors, and the colors glow different colors. So it may be purple but glow orange, or you know, something like that. Okay. Look at me, I'm so proud of myself and my mat. Okay, so don't make the mistake. Dip here, swipe here. Sorry, I'm yapping y'all ear off. I just don't like putting music over my videos because it's not like I can have Drake, Shebang playing. I have to have YouTube music playing, and I'm not really, I just rather talk. If I must say so myself. Wow, I'm so impressed using my mat. And then just think, if I do this for a couple of weeks, practice on my mat, I'll get better with my hand. And then I can just do my own overlay or Russian manicure. Because I have not been to a nail shop since I got my toes done. And it was $110 for acrylic on my toes. I was like, if I just take that times 12 and invest it in my own stuff. I already had, and I used to always bring my own acrylic to the nail shop and my own nail supplies, and they don't give you a discount. They just use your stuff, and hopefully you remember to take it back with you, or they'll keep it. I was like, if I just invest $120 plus my nails, the cost of that, I can just do my own nails. So I bought a drill. I really want a Mani Pro, but I have to wait till I get better with acrylic for that. It's like $300 to $400 for one of those. I think I got too much liquid on my brush. Acrylic is actually pretty fun. Oops, yeah, I got too much. Okay, so I did a little more with the camera off, because now I'm on to the 1, 2, 3, 4 step. And I'm using so much of my acrylic. This is so awesome. The more I practice, the more product I use. And then when I use them up, I can buy more stuff. So as long as it's your hobbies, you know, are good for your mental, and you actually have hobbies and use them, then hey, what's wrong with investing in them? But sometimes I just don't have the desire to play around. Or if I do like an ugly set, it'll upset me to where I'll get discouraged. The last press-on set I did was pretty ugly. So that's why I was like, let me go play in acrylic, because if I don't use like a design map and have an idea what I'm gonna do, then my press-ons come out ugly. But no more freestyling press-ons for me. That's all I'm saying. I know I got. Okay. So it's kind of hard to get the product off the brush if it's not a Kolinsky. And then my acrylic is cloudy, I guess. Wow, look how much acrylic I have used. I don't have enough to finish the little template. Half of it's on this towel. It's a ball of acrylic in here that's wet. I think it's hardened and I can't get it out. I need to pour this acrylic out, the liquid monomer rather, and start over. Yeah, I ruined the acrylic powder. I don't know how I did that. I was doing so good. I don't know if it's because, yeah. I really should pour the monomer down the toilet, not down the sink. I'm gonna just add some more. And this is a 2.5 ounce little bottle. So this is what's left of the acrylic. Nothing is moving. Let's see if I can find another one, because I know it comes with white and clear. Hold on, where? See this, I think it just says a polymer clear powder. I think this is like dip, because I used it before on this hand and it didn't. Let me see if I can get the pink one open. Yeah, see, it stays behind. This isn't. It might be, I don't know. And this is like a different pink, totally. This is like a clear pink. I kind of have to twirl the brush just to get the product off. And then I do have some brush cleaner also. Look what it's doing to the acrylic. Can you see right there? I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. Oh, here's wash hands. Oh, this is how to do like a manicure. Can you all see this one? Yeah, okay. So, okay, it just peels off the mat. Perfect. I'm gonna just leave it on here until, let's see if yeah, nothing comes out. I can just basically throw that away. And then I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna use this one. I think it's the monomer doing it. The liquid acrylic. What can I pour it in? I'm gonna just tilt it. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I need brush cleaner, and my little brush is 30. Got some No Sis brush cleaner and another little dapping dish. And I only need a little. But this stuff works miracles. Oh. Well, I thought it did because I've this is like my third brush. Okay, so 2 days later, I emptied out the monomer. liquid monomer, because I felt like it was messing with the, I'm not sure if this is acrylic because look how it dried up. So I found another No Sis number 0179, and I'm gonna just see if I can finish the mat. And it stinks. This monomer stinks. Takes your breath away. So I'm using the same brand. Just a little bit. This is the first bottle I've used. I'm almost done with it. Let me get my towel. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here. I'm gonna still follow the instructions. I'm gonna grab a big bead. I'm gonna get it off the brush. Pat it down with the brush. And then clean up around the edges. Add this back. I can't get it out, the brush. Hold on, let me go this way. Alright, let me pat that down. And then I'm gonna do another bead just to get, because it says to do 3 beads. Start at the bottom, work your way to the top. Ooh. Let's see. So this is like a little peachy beige color. And then I just pat it down. Okay. I'm getting better. Okay, I have to move my nail polish so I can see. I'm gonna put that over there. Oops. Can I cap it off? Move that. And then oh, I forgot. So what if I just, if I just take a little bit of liquid, I can really get it to perform. Liquid with no powder. Hey, I like a wet bead myself. Yeah, so I definitely recommend getting the practice mat, starting with that, practicing as much as you can. It has the instructions on how to do a manicure and how to apply to a nail. I'm gonna wipe this off, and I'm gonna go in with a wet bead. Then you can just kind of meet it at the top. Okay. And I just end up pouring the monomer in the trash on top of some tissue. So, I'm just observing how my beads and my work is getting better. After a while, you just breathe the shit in and it becomes normal. The key is cleaning that brush. You got to clean the brush because it helps. And then it keeps the monomer clean. But imagine if I was using my panna brush. Because this is just a little dollar brush. So I just get it off the brush. Okay, now for the fun part, the shapes. I'm gonna just go in order still. Do almond. I'm not sure if y'all can see. Almond. Let me move this. My monomer is dirty. I wonder why the other one started getting stuck inside the acrylic. I think that's why I'm gonna keep this jar. I should have kept the other one to pour acrylic into, but I'm gonna keep this little jar if it doesn't mess up like the other one, to pour my acrylic in, because I have a lot of clear acrylic. Because let's see, well, no, I have to move that. I used to make my own acrylic. Just mix it. Ooh. All right. We got our first almond. I'm excited with it. Almond is super pointy. To me, it's like stiletto. Not my favorite shape. Oh no, stiletto's longer and pointier. I'm not an oval girl or a duck tip girl. I like a square, sharp square, a stiletto, maybe a ballerina. I'm gonna add a little bit more monomer. I really wish it was 2020 during the pandemic and I was able to do this. And I remember adding it to my wish list, and now I finally have it. Drop your favorite emoji if you remember what you were doing during the pandemic. Like, did you get a new hobby? Because all the girls went to YouTube and started buying nail stuff to me. But shein didn't have nail stuff then. And now I have a drill. I didn't have a drill. I was so scared to buy one, thinking I would thin out my nails or hurt myself, because you do have to be careful so you don't get like a burn. I was scared to get a lamp because I didn't have a good experience at the nail shop with it. It used to burn. But I got one. And I haven't been to the nail shop since. I'm going to just get a wet bead. I like that it uses up a lot of acrylic. So this is only 5 nails, and I'm already halfway through. But this is only a 10 gram, 0.33 ounce net weight container. So this is great for practicing. So I do recommend getting the Shein stuff for practicing, because if you go to Amazon, you're going to be spending like 50 bucks including shipping to get some Mia's Secret, the little kit, the liquid and the powder. That way, by the time I use up all my play stuff, I'm not really wasting it. I guess my beads are big. Now we're gonna move on to the square. Trying to get all the product off the brush. I know once I start using the panel brush, it won't get in between the brush hairs, because this brush is already not as it was when I first I'm thinking once the monomer gets cloudy, it's best to just dump it. Oh, that's ugly. It really matters with your brush. I should get a new one, because if you notice, the new brushes are so pointy. Well, you can't tell by this one. I'm on my, this would be my 3rd brush. But these aren't the actual acrylic brushes, as I said, that you would use if you were doing somebody's nails. These are just great to learn application with. So yeah, go to Shein. I wish I had a promo code or something like that. Get you some No Sis. It's great to practice with if you're a first timer. Cheaper than Mia's Secret. You can get you a kit for probably, they change the prices so much I wouldn't even quote the prices. If you really want to start off easy, I would say polygel, but for some reason I have not got the polygel to stay on longer than 24 hours. I can just pop it off. I don't know why. It's very smooth, that one. Square oval. So it's, see how my brush is like a paintbrush? Now we're gonna go to square. I'm almost done with the powder, but it's starting to stick to the bottom, I guess. It's like I'm at the end and now I can't. But we did get a lot done with a little bottle. And I have a couple more. Hold on, maybe I could scrape it up with this. I'm just trying to scrape up the hardened acrylic so I can reuse this jar. Here, let me put it in the brush cleaner. I'm gonna put a monomer in here. And I'm gonna go with the monomer and clean my dapping dish because it has it turns real milky once. Thanks for
Okay, hold on.
watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Charisma Banks signing off. Smooches. See you next time.